Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. On today's Truck Talk with H&A Law, I am joined by Jon Hollan again. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us for Truck Talk.
Thank you for having us again. We're really honored to be here.
So it's interesting to know, from our last time speaking, I did not realize that trucking incidents were so prevalent and people are trying to call someone after a trucking incident. What advice or what suggestions would you give to someone if they have been contacted by somebody who had been involved in an accident?
Yeah, so it's unfortunately something that we have seen more this year maybe than any year before, but it's been a trend that's continued every year I've been practicing more and more. And what we're seeing is trucking companies, insurance carriers, within days of a crash, reaching out to families. It's always starting with, "We're sorry, we'll give you this, sign this, we'll do this." A lot of people who don't practice in this industry or aren't familiar with the trucking legal system are surprised to learn this, but trucking companies, insurance carriers have what are called rapid response teams. They're all across the country and they are contractually obligated to be at a scene within hours. They will often be talking to investigating officers before the report is even being prepared. What they are doing at that time, what they are doing when they contact families, is avoiding exposure. They are protecting the interest of the company. And with those calls and these quick settlements happening more and more, it's really sad for consumers. The companies know that it's not right. And unfortunately, when we get those calls, a week later, and they tell us what they've signed or what they've done or who they've spoken with, it can be something that even a great lawyer, great law firm, we can't undo once it's been done. It's really, really troubling.
So the best bet is to contact you all first, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, we always like to, we can't be there as quick as the rapid response teams are, but we have the resources, we have the knowledge to, if contacted immediately, we can level the fight pretty quickly for families.
And it sounds like you should go ahead and contact you anyway before those people start contacting the person involved in that crash. Just like you said, you never know what you may sign.
Absolutely. What you might sign, what you might say, what you might provide them. I can assure you that the families that are getting those quick calls, it is not aimed at their best interest.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this week for this week's Truck Talk.
Thank you again for having us.
Keep it right here on Everyday Kentucky.